Hey everyone, back with another video. I went to a business conference 2 weeks ago and I was around some really heavy hitters that have extremely large businesses that don't need to work, don't need to worry about a thing, right? And I had all these questions that I wanted to ask people. And every time I would be introduced to one of these people, they would start asking me questions about me. And at the end of it, I never really got to ask any of the questions that I wanted to ask. And I was flying back home and it dawned on me. All they do is ask questions. They want to know everything about everything. They're not sitting around, dinking around off into the sunset. They are constantly devouring information, wanting to know what I thought of this. What did you think of that? Have you seen this? What's your take on this? And it just really hit me that you're never going to know enough. These guys know all of this information, all of these business things, all of these philosophies, and they're just constantly want to know more because it gives them an unfair advantage, right? There's an old saying that says, knowledge is power. And I like the way that Bruce Lipton says it. He says, the lack of knowledge is the lack of power. All of these things are easily defined. All of these philosophies, all of these principles, all of these laws of the universe, all of this stuff is all over the internet. You just have to get engaged and spend some time learning this stuff, and your whole life will change, right? The hard part, I say hard, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. The thing that you really have to do is you have to unlearn what you've learned. All the beliefs that you have that don't serve you, all the beliefs you have that are untrue. And you have to gather new information. And you have to push the old conditioning out with the new information and make it the new belief. This is what I think this next generation, this is going to be people that can understand this and do this are going to be the leaders, right? We're all equal. When we were born, had gifts put in us and abilities. And if you can take some time to unlearn what you've learned and been programmed with and learn new information to put in, right? All you have to do is copy what whoever it is you're looking up to, what are they doing? What are they reading? What are they thinking? How do they talk? And you just try to act like them to the best of your ability for as long as you can. Pretty soon you become them in every aspect of your life. Health, wealth, love, and happiness. All of it. There's no sense in being wealthy if you're not healthy, right? There's no sense in being healthy and wealthy if you don't have love, right? You need to be well-rounded. You need all four pillars. But these guys that were asking me all these questions, I mean, I had 4 or 5 guys around me extremely into what I was talking about and what I was saying and my perspective on things. They were laser focused. They weren't just trying to be nice. They weren't just, trying to make the rounds and make me feel like they actually cared what I thought. They want every advantage they can get, and they know everybody has something to offer. There's one word that I could say that could make them think of something that they haven't thought of before. They're very aware of this. If you're on their team, everybody has to have input before they make a decision. The newest guy to the most senior guy. Everybody has to give input because everybody has amazing ideas. It's these ideas, right? And when you're collective, when me and Blake have masterminds, right, our minds link up, it creates a third mind. We start getting all these downloads. How to keep growing. What about this new thing? Hey, I was just thinking about this, right? And we write this stuff down. And then we talk to each other about what are we really willing to create? Because everything's geared towards the same thing, right? Just different ways of going about it and branching this thing out into more opportunity for more people, right? We're doers. We're not talkers, right? We're not going to talk about doing something. We're going to actually do it. We don't try anything, right? And that's what these guys were doing. I was having all of these mastermind groups with these amazing people who acted like amazing people. They weren't just amazing on on a film. They weren't just amazing on a video. They weren't just amazing when they were being interviewed. They were actually amazing in person. There was no difference. It wasn't like, well, this guy acts the part when he's being interviewed, but then when I met him, he was no. It was the same person. Just give. And they just wanted to know. They wanted to know everything I thought, everything I understood, everything, how do I think of everything? Because they know they get a creative advantage, fair advantage, call it whatever you want. They know more than everyone else. They expect to get more than everyone else. That's how I want all of you to start living. Start focusing on the giving. You have things to give. Start giving it. Start creating something to help someone. Quit fixating on the getting. That will come multiplied in anything that you need. It'll come multiplied, I promise you. Once you just work on the giving. It's the law. Give, receive. Give, receive. It's not receive and then give, right? You're like, well, I don't have anything to give. You have time. You have some knowledge. You have, a good attitude. You have a helping hand. There's endless amounts of ways to give. There's no more excuses. You can give. That's not a problem. The problem is understanding that you just need to be giving and the receiving will come. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Keep liking and subscribing. This has just been an amazing journey, and I'm so thankful. Thanks, guys. Bye.